come your masters of war. Here that build the big guns, here that build the death planes, here that build all the bombs.
The most unpopular war in U.S. history dragged on the national consciousness of America and resulted in thousands of protests in the 1960s and 1970s, including Ohio.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear.
71 injured, 17 arrested after riots on the Ohio State campus in early May. These slides have never been broadcast until now. It's the personal property of retired Brigadier General James Abraham. He wanted to make sure the facts of the riots at OSU would be accurately recorded. As a lieutenant colonel then, Abraham decided to make a report of the campus riots at OSU. And he made this conclusion just 2 days before the Kent State shootings.
It really details the entire first entry at Ohio State. And I concluded by saying that somebody's going to get killed or hurt if we didn't change what we were doing.
And then it happened, May 4th at Kent State. The 145th Infantry of the Ohio National Guard called in to control the unrest on the Northeast Ohio campus. And several chaotic moments turned into national news and an historic event.
I saw the guard come up the hill, turn and fire, the right rear echelon turn and fire. And then I knew, since I saw the smoke, light travels faster than sound. I saw the smoke come out of the weapons, and I ran over and dove for cover behind that tree, which then was a tree and bushes. So I was over there.
Memorials and reminders to the shootings can be found within that 17.5 acre of campus. The places where the 4 students were shot and killed, forever blocked in this parking lot, the spots where they died, and a marker in the parking lot as well. And this iron sculpture will always show a violent reminder of that day. It's common to see spring flowers blooming on college campuses in the spring, and Kent State is no exception, but only at Kent State University will you find 58,168 daffodils, a very colorful and annual memorial to the American lives lost during the Vietnam War.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing.
A sea of bright, peaceful yellow in the same area that caused so much pain and confusion for so many. What lessons have we learned in 40 years? The Center for Peaceful Change turned into an undergrad degree program, Applied Conflict Management, with 1,200 students enrolled each year, a living memorial to the dead students.
The idea was there's always going to be a need for change. Institutions change, people change, political systems change. How can we manage change? How can we teach about change? How can we structure change so that it's constructive, not destructive, so that it's peaceful, not violent?
If we're going to avoid these sort of things in the future, we need to understand the cause and not just the effect. And that's my purpose in saving all this.
What I think Kent State did was learn how to manage it, make it in the jargon of education a teaching moment, and that's why I'm talking to you today. This is a teaching moment, so we can learn about it, get the facts right, and hopefully prevent it from ever happening again.
At Kent State, Mike Jackson, NBC4.